You know how people are always posting recipes for the best chocolate chip cookies? Well, these are actually the best. You will never need another recipe. Let me show you how to make them. We're going to start by taking some browned butter. I have already browned mine. This is 2 sticks or 1 cup, and you do want to let it cool or else it could melt your sugars. So then once you add your brown sugar and regular granulated sugar, I'm going to add some eggs and vanilla extract. And you just want to mix those in until they're completely combined. Don't worry if there's a few brown sugar clumps. That's actually pretty normal in this recipe. It's not going to hurt anything. Next, I'm going to add in some salt, baking soda, baking powder, and cornstarch. The cornstarch is really a good ingredient in this recipe. I don't recommend skipping it or leaving it out because it adds like a chewiness to the cookies that it keeps them really soft and they're just so good. Next, I'm going to start adding in my flour. This is 2 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour. And you do want to add it gradually. I do not ever recommend dumping in all the flour in these cookies. It's kind of a dry dough, so it's just going to make it really hard to get all that flour absorbed in your mixture. So just add it slowly, and you could even use an electric hand mixer for this step when you add the flour in because it is already quite an arm workout. But it is not needed. As you can see, I'm doing it by hand and it's working just fine. Just be prepared for an arm workout. Now I'm going to add in my chocolate chips. Honestly, I think milk chocolate chips are too sweet in most cookies, so I'm using semi-sweet. But if you like milk chocolate better, go ahead and use them. Or you could grab some baking bars and chop them up into chocolate chunks, and that would work just as good as well. Now I'm going to cover my cookie dough and refrigerate it for 30 minutes. Once that dough is chilled, you're going to scoop this cookie dough by 2 tablespoons. I only have a 1 tablespoon cookie scoop, so as you can see, I'm just using 2 scoops. But if you have a 2 tablespoon cookie scoop, go ahead and use it. Once I have all of these scooped, I'm just going to roll them into balls with my hands. If you have a 2 tablespoon cookie scoop, you could just obviously scoop them and set them on the pan and they would be just fine. But I love when cookies look like really round. I just think they look prettier than just scooping cookie dough on the sheet pan, but whatever you want to do, go ahead and do it. They are still going to taste the same no matter what they look like. I baked mine for 11 minutes at 350 degrees. They look still slightly gooey in the middle. That's perfect. That's what you want. So after they're slightly golden on the sides, you're just going to let them finish cooling on the pan for 5 to 10 minutes and then put them on a cooling rack. And they're so soft and chewy, and they just have this amazing flavor. So if you try this recipe, please let me know what you think, and don't forget to subscribe.